And we're live. Let me double check it. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am streaming directly to you from the FOB, from the forward operating base. Yep, we are live. Yeah, Lego Man. There's a reason I'm 2.5 hours late, bud. What's up, Noah? How's the flood? Yeah, this is a tough one, man. The paddle pool. Yeah. Dude, thank y'all for jumping on, man. I know it sucks. What's up, OTV? I know, I apologize. I'm not really known to be tardy. Well, that's not entirely true. Um, yeah, if y'all saw, I posted a video that my freaking basement got flooded and had to spend probably half the day um, extracting water, drying everything out, treating everything with like antimicrobial treatment so mold and mildew doesn't grow. No, it's all good, Lego Man. I was just busting your chops. Swamp dog. Um, yeah, thank you. Yeah, and then hopefully no 7.62 by 39 steel case was lost. Gold now. Sorry to hear. I had my basement flood a few years ago. Worst is budgeting the unexpected time. Hope it works out. Well, that's kind. I just realized, we always talk about rule number one is be kind. And I've noticed, like, just looking at the comments and, everybody, like, showing support and everybody in Discord and all that. FOB, fluid obstructed basement. Ain't that the damn truth? We got a lot of good people just, checking in, offering help. That's really cool. You guys are a cool freaking community. So basically, what happened is we had somebody swap our washer and dryer, right? And they swapped it, and when professionals do things, you just figure that they were done professionally. Well, I should have known something was off when I had to tell them, "Hey, don't disconnect that until you turn the water off." And they were like, "Oh, psh, duh." Like, okay. Turn the water off, disconnected everything, and could have held the hoses up, but didn't, and gravity did their work, and yeah, puked a little bit of water out, and I was like, here we go. It's all good, cleaned it up, and then not a problem. Hooked the washer and dryer up once we swapped them out, and, threw in a load of laundry, walked away, went outside, started doing my thing. Actually was planting a cutting from a raspberry bush, and my wife came out like Macaulay Culkin, like, ah! And I was like, okay. Ran inside, and shit you not, this is 14 gallons. I'd say 10 to 14 gallons by how much we soaked up. But I'm sure the walls, floors, and everything else soaked up a lot of moisture too. So, had a family member come through with a wet vac. Dude, invest in a wet vac. They're like $40, right? Like, and we're lucky though. We're super lucky because the route that the water took, number one, we're lucky that it was fresh water. So I am grateful for that. And then, what's up, Zach? So super grateful for that. Number one, that it was fresh water. Number two, that the path the water took, just because like the shape of the rec room missed like all the like furniture, like a lot of the important stuff. So most of what we had to do was take stuff out that was like, what's up, Thirsty Colt? Most of the stuff that was like, you know, Rubbermaid bins and like storage stuff and all that shit. Dried it off, took it out, and then I'm sitting here working on the rec room, and I'm like, going crazy and moving stuff and drying stuff off and getting towels and family members coming over with the wet vac, and my wife goes back to my gun room, and I don't know why I didn't even think of this. And I hear her say, "Oh my God." And I was like, "Oh no. Oh no, 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 not my babies." Came in and the water came in from this side. I'd show you guys, but I know that there's stuff all over the place that would totally dox me. I got like work paperwork, mail, freaking packages and shit. Um, but literally came in from the wall. And the way my setup is I got my desk, table, workbench, whatever you want to call it here. Got a gun safe there. Got a gun safe there. And then on this side, I got plate carrier, go bag, um, like a bunch of different backpacks that all serve. Dude, where's my floaties? Thank you, Bacon, for the super chat, brother. Appreciate it. Dude, where's my floaties? Is that like a play on dude, where's my car? And then plate carriers. So I had two of them. I got the level 4 one was soaked at the bottom, but I mean, whatever. It's soft armor and then level 4 plates. So I was able to pull that shit out and wipe it off and dry it off and then put it in the environment with the fans and the dehues and all that. And then plate carrier with the steel plates got wet. The go bag actually was waterproof, so I'm like, oh, it's straight. It wasn't straight. They got drain holes on the bottom, right? So lost some medical stuff. It's just you can't, like, bandages and shit, like it's soaked. It's disgusting. Plus, like, I take that bag in the woods and shit all the time. It's what I take when I go camping. It's what, like, so I wasn't gonna, like, that water may have been fresh, but once it goes through shit like that, it's dirty. Once it goes through the wall, it's dirty. And then probably roughly, I don't know, 360 to 420 rounds of 9 mil 7.62 by 39 5.56 380 we're all wet, not like submerged, but we're all wet. So, and it was like HSTs, BPLEs, Golden Sabers, freaking, subsonic 147 grain, hollow points, subsonic TMJs, the subsonic SMBs. Oh my God, the subsonic blue tip Uzi ammo, the 158 grain shit. Yep, that shit too. It just sucks, man. And I mean, it's probably good, but it all turned into range ammo. So, yeah, I'm certain that primers and powder are probably compromised to some degree. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Not a big deal. One of the AK mags that was almost submerged was actually loaded with brass. When I saw it, I was like, "Woo! Thank God!" Because the whole steel ammo thing. Because the magazine, actually, that right there, the magazine wallet was drenched, sitting in a half an inch of water, and then so that, and then all the backpack slings, my Deadpool ski mask. My Deadpool ski mask, bro. Come on, man. Really? Um, yeah, and it may be good. The ammo may be good. I just think that brass, we don't do that here. I got a bunch of 7.62 by 39 brass. You can tell I mean, you could hear it in my voice that like I've been talking all day, yelling at my daughter to not play in the fucking water. Jesus. You would think that shit would be like, you know, common sense. Christ. Let me grab a drink real quick. Um, a bunch of the medical shit that I lost was just like gauze, bandages. In my go bag, I like to think that I'm like super smart, right? And I repurposed 2 rolls of toilet paper. I removed the tube and I re-spool them up so they're like small. I don't know if you guys do that. It's great for like camping, for go bags, for hunting, for just to have like back in the cut if you ever need it one day. If you know the other 21 variants become released to the public. I mean, um, you know, you know what I'm saying. But I mean, with all that was wet, that's not shit. And the fact that we were dealing with fresh water, we got to it that quickly. I used to work for water damage restoration company for a long time back in the day for like 7 years, and it was like, all right, get the water up, extract, dry, treat. That's it. And essentially, what you want is something antimicrobial. So it kills bacteria and it prevents mold and mildew and shit like that. Because even with fresh water, once it gets in, like goes across the floor, gets in the baseboards, gets in the drywall, and gets that shit's dirty, man. That shit's dark into a hot tub stream down. Hot tub stream. It's actually pretty dry now. Can you guys hear the equipment? Like, is it super loud? I got 2 dehumidifiers, 2 high velocity air movers, and they're like blowing. But I figured with the mic, it should cut out some of the noise. Let's see. Let's see if y'all can hear that. Not really. Okay. Straight up had a premonition. What? Thank you, Ace. Appreciate it, brother. Excuse me. Hold on. What are you saying? You had a premonition about my water damage? That ain't good. Um, so check this out. Decided to carry my 40 today, and I had a weird thought. What if there's a 9mm in there? I took the mag out, unloaded all of them, and in one that I carry, the last round was a 9mm. Well, what in the ever-loving fudge? You straight up had a premonition, or you remembered that you loaded that mag when you were broke and you just wanted to see a full capacity magazine. And you were like, I'll just remember not to blow that last round. Or just take it, eject it, and throw it out. That is crazy, though. I have a 40, but I'm 32 gang. Who TF puts 9mm in a folded mag? I know, right? But I do have a 10mm mag with a 40 round in it. Why are these people? I would say this: 40 caliber would be way more popular if back in the day when 40 kind of just started to die off, it like was just starting to, and suppressors were really, really, really starting to pick up. Why are these so off? They're not even the same fucking color as each other. But you know what? I'm going blue. I'm going true blue. If they were to advertise that there was available 40 caliber ammunition that was subsonic, nobody ever told me that. They were like, "Oh, no reason to suppress a 40. It's always supersonic." Like, what? Yeah, I mean, if I knew that, like, I may have made different decisions. I may have gotten like a 45 can instead of a 9mm can, and rocked a 40. But I mean, the reality is that just with technology and materials alone, 9mm has come so far, so far. Even in the last decade, especially the last 30, 40 years. 10mm bros, stand up. Now's your moment. Hold up. How can you be in the 32 gang and the 10mm gang? I don't know. I remember one time I accidentally loaded a dummy round in my P80 after I just built it. I was about to lose my shit and my trust in the gun. Yeah, I got a 9mm Peter. I think 40 would have potential in small PDW type weapons. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. 9 is controllable. I mean, I think Wonder 9s unite. Dude, 9's where it's at. I got a Glock video coming out, and I actually had to stop working on. Well, I had to stop working on it. Right. I had to stop working on a lot of things, and I make a joke, and in the video, it's talking about how basically CRS said he doesn't like Glocks, and funny little intro making fun of the fact that CRS said he doesn't like Glocks, and I talked about Glocks and the benefits and the things like that, and I'm dropping like actual real information and also being funny, throwing some comedy in there. And one of the things I say, because the Glock 22 40 caliber is to date the number one issued firearm for law enforcement across the United States. And I make a joke saying that I'm talking about the Glock 17 in the video, and I say, as a matter of fact, the Glock 17, this platform, is the number one most popular pistol for law enforcement across the United States. But it was odd. They were broken and then re-stamped with a 22 or a 23 and chambered in some odd intermediate caliber that no one truly understands. I guess it's not that funny when I say it out loud, but whatever. Yo, the shit that scared me. What's up, Fine Rich? The shit that scared me when I came around and came to the gun room and couldn't tell what was wet, couldn't tell what was because there's a concrete floor with a rug on it, and it's a shit. It's the dungeon. Like, I am in the motherfucking dungeon. If you customize a gun, then you don't like it. See, okay, so that's different. So if you're talking about buying a gun and gutting it, then yeah, you don't like it as is. You're changing things for your personal preference. If you build it from the ground up, the way you desire it to be initially, and it's the Glock design, then you're just building a Glock the way that you desire. So I understand where that thinking would come from, but I'll give an example like this. Okay, so I have a bunch of Glock 19s and 17s that are basically factory. The only thing I did was take off the thirsty coal. But a lot of people think that, they do truly believe that. They're like, if you need to make any changes to it, then you don't like it. You're a traitor. but darkness intensifies. And if you drop a 9mm conversion barrel in a G23, you got a Glock 19 with a bull barrel. Yeah, hey, true that. That's true. I'm building a Glock bullpup. Nice. That's what's up. Is it like the 3011? I I would love to see something 3D printed like a 3011. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but that thing is pretty nasty. It's a chassis system for a 1911, and it's got a spot for a brace. It's super futuristic, and it's just look it up. Actually, fuck it, we'll look it up right now. Why not? Why not? Damn, I guess there's not really a lot of 3011s that have been printed. Okay, so that's crazy. I'm actually not seeing it. Hmm. So that's similar, but stupid looking. So I don't want to show you that because that would immediately affect my ego. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Well, dang, y'all. Hold up. Dude. I'm in me mom's car. Broom, broom. Look at this shit at, bro. It's the freaking 3011. Hold up. So I saw something similar, but it was gay. And you know I can't show that shit. 3D printed high point because it wasn't bad enough. Now there still will never be a high point that a magnet could stick to. What the hell, dude? Oh, that's why. Dark. Come on, dark. Ah, here we are. All right, mate. So this setup allows you to add a brace, and it allows you to use a standard AR-15 pistol grip. And I believe, I may be wrong, I believe it looks like, and I'm waiting until this shit pulls up because right now it's being stupid. And I can't see comments, so if y'all are talking to me, I can't see it. It looks like it uses an AR-15 hammer and trigger, like all that shit. Dude, I swear to Jiminy Crickets, it does. They got a Chip McCormick 10-round mag in that thing, too. What's this up? That may be a Wilson mag, like a 47D. Shit, my bad. All right, let me share it with y'all. All right, so this is the 3011, which I fucks with hard. Now, do I think that it is a good idea to do it in a single stack 45 ACP? No, because that's what a lot of people call stupid. 11 rounds in a little PDW that, like, you're just making it bigger for. Personally, I would say this setup is much more, friendly for like a double stack 9mm, that kind of thing. Peak World War winning. Of course we love you, Space Texan. What'd I miss? What's that B for her child? 3D printed PWEDC. It used to be like $30 to print a high point. We mushed nips one night after some Kirkland rum. It was fun. Did I say I'd call you before midnight? I'm sorry, man. What type of dirtbag am I? Can you believe it? Glock 23 and a Glock 33 for life. Best interchangeable combo. Around 22, 40, 9mm, 357 SIG, all in one frame. That's true. I mean, I do definitely see the benefits of that. One of my friends had to use a firearm in self-defense. If you guys want a good self-defense story, woo! Yeah, fuck it. I'll tell it. He's already gone to court for it and all that shit. I probably shouldn't go into too much detail, but fuck it. So basically, a friend of mine had to use his handgun. He actually used 2 handguns in a self-defense encounter. He was at his home in Virginia, Virginia, and I remember, it's funny because I was like the gun guy that everyone called. Oh, shout out to 28EDU, Future Felons of America. Thanks for the shirt. You guys actually may not know this, but DLD gear is currently available, but we've only sent it to a handful of people. We're not sending it out to everybody yet. We'll figure out when we're going to do that. Also the patches. Yo, those things are selling out like crazy, dude. Like, how are y'all? The glow in the dark ones literally glow blue, like a bright blue, almost like Kim Light blue. I'm impressed. The Toxic Patch Co. did a remarkable job. If you are ordering, I think you're gonna have to like take a note. Like, I want one glow in the dark and one regular, or I think they said they're going to drop them separately or something. So, but those of you that I've already spoken with and said, hey, I already contacted John Crump and let him know. So, yeah, just be aware of that. Okay, but story time. Okay, real quick, sorry. And the DLD merch that we have, we are only doing a collection like for 2 to 4 weeks max, and then after that 2 to 4 week period is up, like, so after the August collection, damn, it's already like the 21st though. Whatever, we'll do like 2 to 4 weeks after the August collection, the one that's released in August, is done. Glowy patches are selling out because we need to know who not to dome when it happens. Ain't that the damn truth? There was no place to write a note on that website. I emailed them later. Hope I get the glow in the dark one. Okay, I'll hit them up for you. You just have to send me your full real name, your first pet's name, the street that you grew up on, and what was it, mother's maiden name, just a couple of things. I just need a few more pieces of information. Joking. With typically with a first name, I can have them notate that. So back to this really quickly, then we'll go to story time when my friend killed a guy in self-defense. And it has to do with the whole conversion shit you were just talking about. Killed a guy. Well, I don't want to give the end of the story up yet. So, okay. So every maybe 2 to 4 weeks, we're going to do a new store. And when that new store comes out, the shit that was previously available will never be available again. Honestly, I can't. Yeah, so that's how we're doing it. I can't say that it will never change. Like, we may bring some things back depending on what people want. You guys wanted this shit, and I will say though, I was so impressed when I saw Sport Brand's work. Like, This shit is sick. There's a pillow up there. There's a pillow. There's a pillow. One side is camouflage. One side is Ameriflage. And both sides says Glowies. Like our logo up here, it says Glowies on both sides. I don't want to give away too much, but there's one shirt on there that could get us in a little bit of trouble. Like, I'm not going to say it yet, but just be on the lookout. We'll drop it soon. Okay, so let's get back to the shit. So, okay. So I was like the gun guy that like my boys would call like, yo, I'm getting X, Y, and Z. What should I do? What should I buy? Where should I go to get it? What should I add to it? What should I change on it? And, you know, I would give them as much advice that, Dark is my wife, that I could, you know, and this dude actually called me and asked about a Glock. He said, I want a Glock 23 and a Glock 19. But I don't want to spend that money. So what I'm going to do is get a Glock 23, and then I'm going to change the barrel. I'm going to upgrade the trigger to an adjustable trigger. And this was before like Glock shit was like the aftermarket market was not as plentiful as it is now. So when you got something like, you know, it wasn't as trustworthy as Glock. Like this was when modding Glocks was like almost frowned upon by the community. You're good, Faith. Thank you for stopping by. That is your rep. What's up, Techno? So he called me and he said he's going to change the barrel. He's going to change the trigger. He's going to change this and then. I was like, dude, if this is going to be like your self-defense gun, your house gun, your, you know, inside the waistband gun, whatever, don't change any of that shit. If you want a 9mm for shooting and a 40 cal for self-defense or whatever, do that. But get two of them. Get one now. Don't change the shit. Upgrade the sights. Buy a little $20 ghost drop-in piece. Like, and that's it. You're done. And he did not listen to me. And I said, if you are going to change the barrel and the caliber and all that, then what you need to do is pop out the trigger housing, remove the ejector, and change the caliber ejector. And he didn't do that either. So he would have malfunctions at the range all the time. And I knew that this was going to be an issue, you know, just at the range. Right? I didn't know it was going to be an issue in his life and possibly cost him his life. So here's what happened. So he is at his house. He has about 10 to 12 people over there. And they're having a little, not like a party, but like a get-together. Not the extractor, the ejector. So the little piece, hold on, I don't want to get the stream canned, but the extractor is not too different. The ejector is that piece right there, this little guy. They are bent differently than here. They are bent differently for 40 and 9. Okay, so I told him if you're going to do a conversion from 9 to 40 specifically, the cases are very different. So casings are very different. So you need to be able to upgrade the ejector. I don't know if you need to upgrade the extractor. Yeah, 357 SIG and 40 to 357. I think they're interchangeable with literally just a drop-in trigger. Mags are the same. That's why it's kind of cool to find Glock mags that are marked .357, even though it's really not 357. But it's so cool. So anyway, he does all the shit to his gun, buys, you know, a bunch of freaking aftermarket shit, and And he's running 9 mil through it. He's having malfunctions, using aftermarket mags, adjustable trigger. He's having light strikes and all this shit. And I told him, bro, you need to run that shit factory if you're going to carry it. And, your life may count on it one day. So getting back to it, he's got like 10 to 12 of his friends over. They're not all like us, right? They don't think like, if something happens, like when's my moment to fight. He may have been engaging at the time in activities that are less than wholesome, but that's neither here nor there. Everyone deserves the right to self-preservation. Oh, hell yeah, P89. Don't have a P89, but I love the gray and stainless of a P89. I would buy one like that. So good for you. So basically, you got a driver and they got two dudes. The driver pulls up down the street, parks the car. Two dudes get out the car, and they both have machetes. One of them actually had two machetes, and one of them had like a machete and a hatchet. And they quite literally, kick in the door. And it was kind of a party house back then. And they kick in the door, and they go downstairs to the basement, and everybody is sitting like there's a U-shaped sectional, and then there's like a little like chill area, and they walk in the doorway, and everyone at that moment and beyond was trapped. Okay? They got two dudes with literal ski masks on. One has two machetes, one has a machete and a hatchet. And they start to terrorize them. They are like machete slapping them. They're, getting them all on the ground, telling them they're all going to kill them. Nobody is armed on their person, okay? Nobody has a gun on their person. And they sit there and they literally line them up while they're on the ground, like in the fetal position facing down, and they rob all of them of everything. They take all their wallets, take all their cell phones. They may have even had pagers at that time. Shit. They took money, because back then we used cash. They took a whole bunch of shit. There was a small safe. They made him open up, and there was only some valuables in it. They took all of that, and they sat there for nearly an hour beating them, terrorizing them, and no one got like chopped or anything. Yeah, akimbo machetes. No one got like chopped or anything, but they did like machete slap a few of them. And just the simple fact of terrorizing them, telling them constantly that they're going to kill all of them. And after they go through and they rob everybody of literally everything, because they had complete control of the room, complete control of all the people in there. They saw in the closet, so on that side of the room is the U-shaped sectional, a little chill like sitting area, and then on this side of the room there's a closet, but those old like folding doors that like when you slide them they kind of fold like that, had been pulled off, so it's just like a recess in the wall, and behind the recess there's a safe, and he tells the dude, open the safe. And he's like, no, I'm not going to open the safe. He's like, open the safe. Comes up to him, slaps him with the machete again. It's like, open the safe now, or I'll kill you. Open the safe, or I'll start killing your friends. And I mean, you got to think, there were girls there, man. There were like young dudes there, like a couple 18-year-olds. There were like, I mean, this was like, still to this day, I talked to a couple of them, and like it still bothers them what happened, because they were literally powerless. And he's forced him to open up the safe. He's smacking him with the machete, and the guy doesn't realize that he's telling him to open a gun safe. Okay, now I think he was playing like stupid, like no, I'm not justified lead poisoning for sure. I'm not going to open the safe. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Like, bro, it's a gun safe. Are you stupid? Give me the combination. Give me the key. Give me the whatever. Like, I'm opening that shit. Then I'm going to throw these machetes on the ground and take what's in there. But they weren't thinking. It was a botched robbery. So he's like, all right. I'll open up the safe. He'd already punched him in the nose. He literally broke his nose. He, was beat to shit at this point. Walks over to the safe, and he's kind of shielded by, so basically like the closet kind of comes out like to here, and the safe literally came up like to the wall. There's like a little recession. It was facing sideways. So he goes up and he punches in the code and he opens it. And the first thing he does is he grabs the Glock and he turns out and boom, shoots the dude literally directly in the sternum with a 9mm out of a Glock 23, mind you. So the dude catches a 9mm, drops like a sack of shit, like that. And the moment that everyone kind of realized what was going on, the other guy, after guy number one dropped, like he literally just had his ticket punched, but was still completely lucid. And there's more to that story in a second. The second attacker comes and starts fighting with him over the gun because it malfunctioned. So when he turned to him and went bang, he turned to the other guy and went, nothing happened. Because he had a malfunction, because he was using a Glock 23 and a 9mm barrel to shoot 9mm without upgrading the ejector and, all that shit, whatever. So he bodies the one dude. He drops literally like that, hit his spine, and I mean you can't fight that. And then the other dude immediately rushes him, and it is hand-to-hand combat between a malfunctioned Glock that he was trying to clear, literally in a entangled gunfight. They're both going for the gun. He's trying to clear the gun, and just like a crazy moment of force on force where like they're just going against each other. Like that energy of two men that are fighting for their life is just something that is like, primal. It's something that like, it's just crazy. So there was a second where he dropped the magazine and then he abandoned the gun and he got up and he ran over to his safe and he grabs a North American Arms 22 Magnum, and the dude grabbed the malfunction 9 and cleared it and racked it and racked it and was trying to grab the magazine, and then he saw that he was going to the safe and he was like, oh shit. So he ran, got out of the door, and he has a very long hallway. So he literally, with the 22 Magnum, single action, cocked it, pow, in the back while he's running away. And the dude does the, where he turns into a letter C for a second, and then cocked it again, pow, hit him again in the back with the 22 Magnum. The guy makes it away. He flees. Gets in the car with the chick. They roll out. He ends up, what's up, John Crump? He ends up, you probably know this story, NAA for the win. He ends up having to get taken to the hospital. The dude ends up in critical condition, almost dies like nearly a dozen times, and the motherfucker made it through. Okay? 2 shots from a 22 Magnum in what I would consider to be the vitals in the back. He had to go to court, went to court for a long time to get through this, especially with some of the things that they took from the safe. But, good lawyers are good lawyers. And basically they were saying that with the amount of psychological, like, tormenting and damage that was done during that time. Like everything that he had gone through, like excused that action of him shooting him twice in the back while he was fleeing, because he didn't know if he was going to leave the home. He didn't know if he was going to get a gun. He didn't know, like, so he got off, and he comes back into the room. So if you have children listening, if you're a child, if things that are a little morally shady make you queasy and stuff, then don't listen right now. So comes back in his room, and everyone is just like cowering. And there was like this moment of, hey, what's up, Wendy? Guys, let's all show Wendy some love. She's from England, and it's like probably like freaking 4 o'clock in the morning over there. So when he came back in the room, there was this moment of, we won, we like overtook them, like they don't have the power anymore. These people that just terrorized us for an hour, beating us, slapping us with machetes, like basically torturing us psychologically and all that shit. A few of the guys leaned over the dude that had the 9mm in his sternum, and he was talking, and he was totally there, lucid, but I think he was paralyzed and bleeding out. Because, I mean, this had only been a minute and a half from when the first shot rang out. And he was saying, I knew this was a bad idea. I knew this was a bad idea. We never should have done this. And, you know, a good person would, like, kneel down with him and hold his hands and say, like, you know, you're like in Saving Private Ryan, you know, you're passing on, you know, prepare. Nope. What did they do? They said, yeah, bitch, you shouldn't have done this. Took off his ski mask, and they fucking started stomping him while he was bleeding out, dying. And it was pretty gruesome. They were stomping him in his bullet wound. They were stomping him in his face. They were literally kicking him and beating him while he was down, bleeding out, dying on a friend's basement floor. And it was some pretty cold shit. And the coldest shit was that after that, I had sold a gun to one of the guys because they were like, dude, I am always carrying. I'm always going to be, you know, they took self-preservation to a whole new level, because like when you go through an experience like that, when you have felt that feeling of being completely powerless and your life is in someone else's hands and you're powerless, if you do make it through that, typically you make a commitment to yourself that you will never allow that to happen again. And that's what a few of them did. And I sold a gun to one of them. And back when personal transactions were legal in the state of Virginia, damn, just got dark. Got dark. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. I'm sorry, Wendy. You should just build them. Well, that's not advice. It's just satire. And I was talking to him, and I was like, dude, I cannot believe, number one, that y'all made it through that shit, and that, you know, that it went down the way that it did. And he was like, oh, bro, like the moment that dude dropped and, you know, it was safe, the other dude, like, fled, I lost it. I blacked out. I stood up and I stood over him, and he was saying, like, I never should have done this. It was a bad idea. I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? And he was like, I blacked out. And I just started kicking and hitting and punching and saying he was literally punching him in his bullet wound to his chest. And this is some pretty dark shit, man. And, you know, I could imagine if somebody were to do something like that to you and hold you captive against your will for an hour with like your girlfriend, and they're beating the piss out of you, slapping you with machetes, torturing you, telling you that you're going to die that day in that moment. I can understand blacking out too. Thank you, Zapov. I appreciate it, brother. We got most everything out, dried up, and good, but I did lose some ammo, unfortunately. Lost some ammo, several hundred rounds of 9 mil, 7.62 by 39, 5.56, 380, and of course it's all like Hydroshocks, HSTs, freaking Green Tip, XM193, Wolf, and Tula, but it's all good. I'll just, once I know that it's completely dry, I'll just take it to the range and blast through it. Which would be a good kind of test for me to see, like, okay, if ammo is affected by water, not sitting in standing water for too long. Yeah, I know, right? Malfunction clearing drills, true that. I'd have been carrying, and it had been a different story. Yep, absolutely. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I know, like, I may make light of it sometimes, but you will not catch me not carrying. Like, some nights I've even transitioned to literally carrying in my sleep. Yep, that's what I'm saying. If he just didn't change anything. I told him, like, dude, this dude was not hurting for money, okay? He was just trying to be cheap. RIP. If it's not up to order, we can assemble you a care package. You guys don't have to do that, man. That is very kind of you, but you know, I felt bad like when I carry in the shower. Yeah, I actually do have a shower pistol as well. But typically, what I do, especially with a 4-year-old, is I have this really tall shelf in the bathroom, and I'll just take out my carry gun and I'll put it on top of there. So I mean, it's right there. I mean, yeah. But I have a shower gun as well in one of the uh, little $15 Walmart special cases. Everyone should. If you don't have a shower gun, you're slipping. Um, but my point to that is that, like, I've been in situations where I have um, felt powerless, and made a commitment to myself and to my family and to others that I will never be in that situation again, and I will always give myself options. And those options don't always mean that you need to take someone's life. Those options could just mean, you could spare a life. I held someone at gunpoint and I spared a life, and I had every single legal right to shoot him. And after everything happened, I knew there was going to be a call that there was a guy with a gun. And some people at least got the make and model of my car, if not the license plate. I went to the shopping center next door to the community because I knew there were police at the movie theater. And I went to the cop and I was like, just in case there was a call already, hands up, told him what was going on. And I was like, Ziploc it and man person. Yeah. And told him what was going on. And it's like this dude rushed me with a knife. And I was so lucky to draw down at the time that I did because he was drunk. And as he was walking towards me, it took him a generous amount of time to realize what I was pointing at him. First, I thought he just had a lot of balls. Then I thought he was stupid. Then I thought he was trying to die. Then you would have thought that he was begging, "Dear Lord, please let me go." And I got away. And the cop said, Why didn't you shoot him? It's like, because he didn't need to. He dropped the knife. So I would have shot him. It's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, do we not spare human lives anymore? Because now, guess what? Because of the fact that I spared that man's life at the time, the boy, man, whatever, I spared his life. Do you think he's going to go continue doing the same shit over and over in the future? Likely not. Because it was a dumb situation at a dumb house party, at a dumb place, at a dumb time. Like there was no reason that any of us should have been there in that situation, especially my ass. And that night taught me a fucking lifelong lesson. Yeah, no. It's a whole nother thing about police, man. Like it's what's up, B3? B3 outdoors. Sub dark. Rumor is you turned your wife on so much it flooded the basement. Yeah, it was just pouring. Oh snap! Bacon. Aaron Clary gave you a shootout. Open carry long guns and spare everywhere. True diplomacy will be achieved by carrying big sticks, never having to use them, and speaking softly. Yeah, in our current environment, open carry is a very interesting thing. Um, but to touch on what was mentioned before about the care package, I don't think that's necessary. I do have more ammo. Um, I won't say exactly how much I have, but I do have more ammo. And what's up, AGR? Yep. Easiest way to avoid trouble is to avoid stupid people and stupid places at stupid times. Hands down. Um, what I was saying is that like I felt bad. Like one night I was just kind of rambling, similar to like I am now, and I do got to tell you guys about some guests that'll come up in a minute. Um, and I was like, man, you know what? Like looking at what James Reeves did for Cappy is a great guy. Um, they built the Pin 15. Their community all came together and they voted. And they voted what kind of rifle should James Reeves build. And they voted on the Pin 15, which, if you don't know, is the Pin 15, which is penis. It's a dick. It is an AR-15 that is completely dedicated to penises. If you haven't seen it, Google or DuckDuckGo or Bing or Yahoo search or whatever the fuck you choose to do. Um, Search TFB Pen 15, and oh my god, you guys, dicks everywhere. So when I thought about that, I was like, dude, how sick would it be if we did like a community build where, people could send in parts, they could customize shit and send it in, paint shit blue or put blue chem lights or, I mean, I know that if we did that, everyone would vote for dicks. Everyone, he said, duck, duck, go. Um, Everyone would vote for dicks. Maybe I could see like Thirsty Colt voting for a foot option, like a foot rifle or a foot Glock or something like that. Um, Thoughts on Hop from TFB? He's a little dry, but I mean he gives good information. I think he seems like a pretty solid dude. But I mean James Reeves though, like how can you not adore James Reeves? Sport is not here. This is how he does this. I know. He's got a lot going on though, man. Sport is a good ass dude, man. I would vote for feet. Yeah, I knew you'd vote for feet. Dicks Across America, Pen 15 Club. You still have the back plate to your PF940C. Well, hopefully it's only a standard back plate. What about a 3D printed ass that mounts halfway down the handguard, PW style? Like a PW EDC build? Dude, that would be dope to build like a little like 25 ACP tuna or something like that. That would be sick. But I mean, like, acquire. I don't know. The thing that I thought of is like custom matching. Okay, cool. Um, the thing I was thinking of though is that like I just don't want it to appear like I'm like asking you guys for shit, you know, because I would keep the fucking firearm, whatever it may be. So I don't want to make shit weird. But I'm totally down to do that. Like I would have a blast doing that shit. Sometimes I think GunTube is slow confiscation movement propaganda, considering I've heard half of GunTube can't shoot. Shit. I mean, the Vagina 15. That could be cool. 3D print a pistol grip that's like a big, like, flappy burnt lasagna roast beef sandwich vag. Oh, oh, and the handguard. Oh god. Put some butt cheeks, like you were saying on the handguard. Um, you can shoot. You can shoot if you choose to. I mean, it's one of those things where, like, you know, I don't know. It's all about time on task. You know, a lot of people say like, "Oh, I can't do this or I can't do that." Like, you absolutely can. I love you too, David Cobb. It's all about time on task. How much time have you spent on that task? Once you have achieved a specific amount of time on that task, you'll start to learn it. And you know, a lot of people say that amateurs practice till they get it right. Some people say that masters, someone that is on a quest of mastery, practices till they can't get it wrong. It's all about time on task. Twat 15. What if we did the gay R15? The gay R15. You can add a laser engraver on your 3D printer. They make one for the Ender 3. No shit. That'd be dope. I don't know, man. I haven't really talked to him, Gerchout. He went totally dark on me for a couple weeks, and we talked for a little bit, and he was kind of, you know, explaining some of the shit he was going through, and then he had to get off the phone, and then we've just done like phone tag after that. Rainbow. So I already have a rainbow color scheme. The gay R15. Dude, okay, so don't tempt me because a rainbow AR has been like my like dream AR forever. I don't know if y'all have ever seen the unicorn Glock 34 that I built, but it is all rainbow. So Glock 34 with the window cut so you can see through it. Glock 34 with the chameleon rainbow barrel, whatever. Chameleon pens, rainbow pens, whatever. Titanium, torched titanium that gives this beautiful rainbow backplate. Torched titanium magazine release. A rose gold slide stop and a rose gold extractor and a rainbow recoil spring and what else? Some other type of rainbow on there. I don't know, but it's like a lot of rainbow and it's like beautiful. The gay R15 could be dope because you could just like really easily make a bunch of stuff really gay looking and use that. Um, I don't know how we pull that off. I was thinking like a BCLG AR, like a Blue Chem Light Gang AR, but I don't know how that would be achieved either, because it's like you either paint shit blue, put blue anodized aluminum and like whatever on it, or literally put blue chem lights on it. So, ooh, Lucky Charms AR, that would be sick. The gay R15. Dude, that Lucky Charms AR is a good idea. Okay, then we can vote on it. I'll pick maybe 3, maybe 4 dildo shade suppressor. I've actually seen those. That's crazy. Everybody, I give you the Wake 15 Super Soaker. Gay R15, all dicks and ass. Yep, I can see that. I can see that. Gay R15 PWEDC. I mean, I think we could find a way to do a PWEDC build. I mean, it would probably end up with like a 3D printed butthole on it somehow. I don't know where. I don't know. Blue tritium, that would be so sick. Do they even make uh, blue tritium like that? LED string adhered to the inside of the HG straight gore fest build. Oh, that could be cool. Like a straight gore, like um, Texas Chainsaw Massacre themed blood spatter. See, that'd be the coolest thing to me, like getting parts from different people that have been altered, changed, painted, whatever, who have a different perspective of what the rifle or pistol or whatever it would look like, and then put it all together and assemble it. It'd be like a quilt. It'd be like a bunch of different shit like all over. I just think that'd be so freaking cool. Yeah, the Pin 15. We mentioned that Leatherface pistol. I could get down with like a Leatherface Glock, and for real, you could do blue tritium vials epoxied into wood. Damn, there's a lot we could do with that shit. Yeah, what would you guys rather see? Whew. Um, I'm with John Rice's idea. I've seen it before. All colors are available. Hold on, no mess. Paint the whole AR-15 with glow-in-the-dark paint. Yeah, right. Super high-speed operator, glow-in-the-dark AR. Chainsaw bayonet. That was the first thing I thought of. And then like blood spatter all over it. Pretend blood spatter. Just your average goy. Thank you, brother. Steampunk AR-15 would be my vote. It's not bad. I don't know shit about steampunk, like at all. Like if I'm not mistaken, it was like apocalypse driven, right? Oh, maybe we could do an AR-15, but have it be the Apocalypse Rifle 15. Huh? We could do that. What else? I could put like 3 topics out, or 3 items to vote on. My mother loves making steampunk things. What? You seen them foot pocket? No, I've not. I want that as a stock. The 2 Apocalypse rifle. Damn. You're going back to some underground. Some Digital Underground. Tupacalypse Now. Was that one Digital Underground? Goy, sorry. Thank you, Goy, for the super chat. I appreciate you, brother. Hope you're healing up nice and well. He's so drugged out. I'm so drugged out. Okay. Interesting. Thug life. That was a gun I carried when I was a prostitute. Battle worn rust color with copper tubing anywhere you can. Fallout look. I could see that. Like AR-15, Apocalypse Rifle 15. And straight up, like, I mean, we could literally, like, tie a freaking bandana around a tourniquet on the stock. Like, you know, what I would like to do is do a, what do you call it? Battle worn paint job, but do it in a way that's like all copper colored, and then do a like a light green, almost like a pale green wash over it, and then wipe it away. So that way, just the rounds are. It would look like it's copper that is oxidizing to green. That shit would be ill. We need to do a 2-minute horror film that you can run as a YouTube short, and After Dark will trend hard as fuck. You got to be for shorts. You can either do 15 seconds or 60 seconds. How about a battle worn hand job? Dude, sorry guys, my voice is killing me from today, man. Let me get another drink. The Machiavelli. I want to see what's next. Steampunk is like what past thought the future would be. Basically. Okay. Shorts are, yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do a short, you gotta do a short right. Did y'all see that short that I did recently about the guns in Afghanistan? Oh, don't get me started on Afghanistan, bro. That shit. Fucking total shitstorm, man. They have no idea what they are doing to. Oh, man. Yeah, don't get me started on that shit. Ooh, a Wild Wild West build. That could be dope. Tumbleweed bipod. Tumbleweed bipod. Saloon door brace, right? Yeah, the Apocalypse Rifle sounds dope. I could do that. But we could, I mean, the Wild Wild West idea, we could take that like far. Make it be a, damn, I wonder if we can find someone to machine like a bull barrel to an octagonal barrel. That shit would be pure fire. Sorry, David, I get so many dick pics. Not trying to ghost you, I promise. Tumbleweeds are based. Okay. Dark, did you see the idiots already crashed the helicopter? Yep. Apparently Rich taught him how to fly, but not to land. Yeah, don't trust any motherfucker that's like, I think I can fly that. Like, what? There ain't no thinking. Anyone else want to see Dark at the helm of that tarantula mech from Wild Wild West? I think we'd have some trouble building something like that. Ding dongs after dark. Ooh, build an AK with a dong. There's so much you can do with that. "20 Apaches could have held that country indefinitely." Yeah. I have a couple poly lowers you could add 3D printing to for a custom receiver. Easier than aluminum. Make it a ship and pirate themed build. Damn, that'd be pretty freaking base. Oh my god, I just realized that I could turn a Chiappa Rhino into Vash the Stampede's revolver in Trigun. Who's picking up what I'm laying down there? I have no idea what you're talking about. My wife would order 4 of them. Doing build bags. Hold on. Bags of tomfuckery. Yep. My uncle used to say, I saw this on TV once. I think I can pull it off. Like, hold my beer. Oh, hold up. This is one of the few text messages that I'll answer. One second. Come on. Come on, baby. That is dope. Hold up. I just heard something. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, y'all. That was really weird. Sorry, I'm looking at my camera right now. It kind of made my heart stop for a second. Where were we? Whew. Didn't even put on the counter. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't see anything, but that was so creepy. I heard a man's voice like shouting in my home. It could have come from the neighbor though. That'll get my PTSD. Good. Thought they got you for a minute. Oh. One day they may. Sounds like a jet taking off. That is so different from what I thought that said. No, it was during the time. So that means someone upstairs flushed the toilet because the pipes run down here. But it was before, during, and after that. And I heard it for a second, and it took a minute to like hit me of like what that was. And I was like, dang, for all I know, that's somebody up there screaming my government name, holding a piece of paper and a machine gun. Which, if they did, would be a complete and utter waste of time, energy, and resources. Because doing something like this, you can't keep illegal things at your home anymore. You give up that right, when you do this, because you risk everything. Anybody could find my info and dox me like that, and then I get swatted, and then the thing. Sorry, it's not about me though. I'm here for y'all. Dark is unloading informed information to the ATF. Unloading informed information to the ATF. Toxic Patch Co. sent me a pretty dope setup. It looks like a Glock 19X that the slide and magazine have been finished in pink frosting with multicolor sprinkles and a Glock 19 donut with sprinkled patch, and those are dope. Pink glitter plastic knuckles, like the high impact polymer, and a pink inside the waistband rig for looks like the appendix carry. That's pretty sick. Okay, I'll show it. You guys may have seen it. Can I get a no? Yeah, that thing is pretty nasty. I'm trying to hold it as still as possible. There you go. That's dope. I fucks with that. Dude, Zach Carr does some incredible work, man. Like today, I just hit him up like, dude, I just want to share some gratitude with you, man. You are so freaking good at what you do. And man, the patches that they came out with, I am like thrilled. Oh, that's a Glock 26 frosted patch. I'm sorry. It looked like a 19. DMT. Microdose become macros very easily. MDMA. Damn, where did this side conversation come from? Jesus Christ. Where's Joe Rogan? That's true, Thirsty. Dang. Literally. And Thirsty has dropped some knowledge. The realest shit you ever wrote. God damn. Ain't that the truth? They're going to be like, he was doing a video, and in the background, there was a printer. So we know he's doing, the most terrible, the most insidious acts possible. My old house was definitely haunted. Bro, my last one was, and I never believed in anything of the, what do you call it? The P word. Pen 15. Damn, why am I drawing a blank? I'm sorry, my mosquito bites are going crazy. That's what I get for being outdoors like that. Paranormal. Jiminy Crickets. Never really believed in like the paranormal shit like that until my last home. And now I know that spirits can attach to a, to things. In this world, everything is energy, right? And you got to use PCP to burn down the Wendy's bacon. Hypothetically, bacon. You could have been talking about bacon from Wendy's. To burn bacon. Yeah, generally, I think that people use, the paranormal as an excuse, like an all-encompassing excuse, like, well, it just must be paranormal activity. It just must be aliens. It just must be gangs in Chicago. It just must be like, come on, bro. Give me a fucking break. We know what's going on in the world. All this shit going on right now, all this crazy shit that we're all glued to, that we cannot get away from. Like, we're looking at what's going on. And matter of fact, what's going on not only over the last 200 years, but what's going on over the last 10 years, 9 years, has been leading up to this point. And right now, we are being overwhelmed, probably on purpose. And they're throwing this out there. And they're throwing this out there. Then you have to deal with this. And oh yeah, this. And this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And they're overwhelming us. so we don't turn and look in one direction. And I don't know what the direction is. I don't know what their goals are. I don't know what they're hiding. But I will tell you this, something else is going down right in front of us. Can't help you don't know what it is. Jesus, dude. Thirsty, what the hell? I thought I was your daddy. Am I going to have to get a DNA test now? Dude, I'm sorry. These freaking mosquito bites are like killing me, bro. Yeah, the conspiracy guys have been talking about Agenda 2021 for like 10 years. Yeah. Watch it for fairy folk. We'll give you a changeling. Send them all back to Tel Aviv. SpaceX is my daddy. He swaps daddies. Ew, daddy swapper. Ew. That was a pretty interesting conversation to go through those self-defense scenarios. Would you guys, and you could tell me with a Y or an N in chat, would you guys like me to bring some guests on here that have had to use their firearms in self-defense so they can come on and tell the stories of self-preservation? All right. Okay, Daddy. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, real stories. So I think for something like this, like I would want to like bring on people that I know, because I know that like the situations are verified and that they actually occurred. You know, a lot of times, man, when I see shit pop up on YouTube and I watch it and I'm like, yeah, but something don't sound right. Like the dude that said a guy jumped in his car and verbally said that he was going to rob him. So he drew his Glock 21, put it to the side of his face, basically, and pulled the trigger. But what he said was that he was so used to training by drawing and keeping your trigger finger indexed on the side of the grip where it's supposed to be until you make the decision to shoot. He had said that he was so in the moment that he didn't pull the trigger. He just pushed his finger on the side of the receiver and was like, why is this not going off? But like, bro, you were about to cap somebody with a 10 milli for getting in your car. Like, I get it. That is a huge invasion, okay, of your privacy, your space, your like, I get it. But also remember that you have the capability to change minds, right? You have the capability to make an impact and possibly change the trajectory of someone's life forever. And I promise you, that dude that pulled a kitchen knife out on me at that party back in the day, he likely, unless he's a complete dirtbag, and if he is, he's probably dead by now anyway. Knock on wood, because I don't wish that on anyone. But what was I saying? I don't even know. I don't remember. Whatever. Moving along. So we're gonna build a dick gun. Right? Is it a dick gun? Glock 21 is 45. Yep. Oh, that's right. You're right. I'm sorry. I think it may have been a 20. I misspoke. You're right. Correcting me on my Glock shit. Come on. That was a Freudian slip. I just lost 100 subscribers just for saying that a Glock 21 was 10 millimeter. But thinking back, I do think it was a 20. which, by the way, I do have a Glock 20 magazine with 140 caliber round in it, and I don't have a 20. I have a 10 mil. So maybe I'll do like a little desk giveaway thing. I've been wanting to give away the where is it? The CIA necklace. Yeah, this is the handmade, homemade CIA necklace. So you put your hand through it there, right? Very comfortable. Put your hand through the other side, right? Very comfortable. This is the CIA necklace right here. And I also don't want this to be considered harmful content, so it's just a necklace. Hey guys. With barrel, ejector, mag, and recoil spring swap. Technically, the 21 and 20 can be caliber swapped, yeah. Thing is, at that closer range, you'd be better off with a decent sized knife. You're already in arm's reach, and you don't want to blow out. Hold on, it's moving too fast. Where'd you go, mate? You don't want to blow out your hearing shooting them if you can help it. That's valid. A little. Guns are loud. I heard. I mean, mine aren't loud. They're actually pretty quiet. But you know what I'm saying. Guys, I'm freaking beat, man. I am like, I need to crash. I need to fall asleep. Today has been like a hellacious day, man. Cleaning up all that goddamn water, drying everything out. Oh, shit. I need to turn this back on. Yeah, sorry. Hearing schmearing. Somebody answer that damn phone. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hit the hay. I do want to remind y'all though, like, you guys know that right now, just the other day is when I'm putting this ticker down here. You'll see the ticker. Just the other day, the comment section was closed for the ghost guns, frames, and receivers. And I'm pretty certain that we're going to have an impact on 80% frames and receivers that are not in our favor. So, a couple things we can do. You can build guns, and you can teach other people how to build guns, and you can do so for freaking cheap on good quality. So a lot of you guys know that we had JSD Supply come on the show. JSD Supply. So Jordan is the founder of JSD Supply. He's also the founder of the Patmos series of slides for Glocks. They also do 365 slides. They do. They had some other stuff like the Smith & Wesson M&P. They had all sorts of shit like that. Yeah, I'm not stoned, Chris Turner. I'm tired. My house flooded today. You fucking prick. Yeah, so it's important that we build whatever we can during the time that we can, that we spend as honestly as little money as possible while maintaining good quality. So my recommendation would be to use JST Supply, because like right now there's a Glock 19 slide on there for after my discount code, which is the discount code is dark, and I don't get anything for this. Like this is just for you guys to save money on already highly discounted shit. I think it would be $129 out the door shipped, because you get free shipping with my discount code as well. That shit, man, I've been building Glocks for a while now, and I don't think I have ever seen a good quality, this is American made, a good quality American made which we'll call it. You know the thing. I got hairy legs. He is so stoned, you guys. He is just a dirtbag commie. You see that guy's calling me a commie in my comments? Commie in my comments. That shit, like, bro, I don't know where you took a wrong turn, but how you ended up in my shit calling me a commie, like, bro, come on. Anyway, so getting back to JST Supply, it's I've been building Glocks literally for years, and I have never seen a high quality slide or parts that they do for that cost. So I would highly recommend it. I Truman on the Shop of the Pressure. I don't know if you guys saw in my short when I did I got hairy legs, Truman on and under the pressure, and you know the thing, and it's just like bloop, 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 like almost like it was bubbles that he was thinking. We need to legalize the recreational use of medicinal MJ for gun owners. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with it. I just don't smoke. Spent so much of my youth smoking. Yeah, guys, I'm running out of steam. I'm sorry. If you're interested in building something, go to jsdsupply.com. Use code DARK. You can get very good quality American-made shit for very cheap. Use code DARK, Delta, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo, and you'll save $10 in free shipping. So it's like 20 or so bucks altogether. But the thing is that these products are very well made, and they are dirt cheap for what they are. This is also the same dude that's been waiting for the ATF to approve the 80% for Smith & Wesson M&Ps and the 80% for what was the other one? Shit. Damn. 365. That's the other one. He has a 365 80% that's basically pending at ATF. Based and lawless. Legalize recreational select fires. Now, for real, that's what I'm saying. Dude, I do appreciate all y'all coming in and supporting me. I know I started super late tonight, but me, my whole family, and extended family members that came in to help put so much into just like getting all the water out of my basement. My guns are safe. Sacrifice the ammo, but whatever. Like I'd much rather. I already, dried up, and like all the magazines are good. It's just the ammo that I'm a little concerned about. So I'll be using that as range ammo, and if it fails, like I think it was Loki said earlier, you just get to do some, actual real life training exercises. How did I get this behind? What time is it? Oh, that's unplugged. I can't tell you. 142. You're a funny dude. Funny dude. What the fuck? Woo! Careful. Yeah, I'm slowly fading, y'all. So I gotta go. I'm gonna get some sleep. Remember, if you're gonna build a gun, go to JSD Supply, buy some shit. I'm buying a rack of shit because. But what I'm going to do, I'm sorry in advance. I'm sorry to JST Supply because of the way you set up my discount code. It's you save $10 and get free shipping. So maybe you would want to do several different orders, right? Like maybe order a slide and then come back and order a barrel and then come back and order a parts kit. Just an idea. That way you get to take full advantage because it's not like a percentage off up to. It's literally nothing. Whatever. You guys get it. Okay, so guys, thank you. Just wanted to say I appreciate all of you guys. The end is near. Beware. Thank you, brother John Rice. Bob G. I know we got to circle back, Bob G. I'll make sure that we do. Dark after the day. Hold on. Where did it go? Dude, I just had that shit. Where'd that comment go? Dark, you support Beats headphones. Yeah. So these actually were some old Beats that I got like when I was like, I don't know, like when they first came out and they were cool when I was like all wrapped up into the consumerism bullshit. But the mic quality on it is so clear. You could do a movie trailer just by using this. What the girl next door doesn't want you to know. Well, dude, you can't be hitting me up in my text messages and Instagram and all this shit when I'm fucking on stream. I know some people do. I'll answer Toxic Patch Co. I'm sorry. No disrespect. I love y'all. Uh-huh. All right, y'all, dude. I gotta crash, man. I'm dying over here, man. Um, I love y'all. Thank you for coming. To all the people that were saying, like, what can we do? Um, what can we do to help? Um, help somebody in your community. Help somebody around you that needs some help. Seek somebody out that needs some support. Find someone, help them. That's how you can help me. Um, becoming a better person is something that you do by making an impact on others' lives. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm literally about to fall asleep where I'm standing. I love y'all. Take care. Be safe. Be dangerous. And just be fucking awesome people. Okay? Love y'all. Yeah, how about no? Help the helpless. Lovely. Beautiful message. Thank you. Dude, I'm sorry, y'all. I'd stick around for longer, but I gotta pass out. I love y'all. I support boobs. I support boobs. Boobies. For the same God that made you, made him too. Praise God and stay humble. Hell yeah. Brothers and sisters, mostly brothers, I'm out of here. I love y'all. Be dangerous, but really be dangerous. Like, actively practice violence as often as possible, and self-discipline, and just be fucking good people. I love y'all, man. Y'all take it easy. Bye. Bye.